technique works. You need a system. The problem is people don't have a system. That's why you can't produce over and over and over again. See, anything you're going to have to produce on a regular basis, you must have a system. You can't just go by feel. There's a song called Keep the Faith. Michael Jackson sang, he said, you can go by feel instead of circumstance, which is what most people call faith. That I ain't going to look at what I see. Yeah, but instead of looking at what you see, what do you go with? How you feel. That's not faith. See, you think that just because you're not dealing with the facts, the reality is faith looks at the facts. Faith looks at the people who have faith will face, no matter what the situation look at, they'll face it. This is people who scared. You just run from it. God, I'm just going to pray about it. The Lord's going to handle it. Faith says, like Abraham, God told Abraham, God promised Abraham a lot of descendants. This is in Romans chapter 4. And when it all seemed hopeless, Abraham still had faith in God. And became the answer. Abraham knew that he was almost dead. Now, how did he know that? He faced the fact, the reality. He knew his age. He looked at the facts. And that his wife Sarah could not have children. He faced the fact that she had been barren and it had been working. But Abraham never doubted or questioned God's promise. His faith made him strong and he gave all the credit to God, which means he did not quit. The King James Version says, and being not weak in faith, he didn't stop. But being weak in faith, he would do the opposite. And we get so much in the feeling. And everybody think that their feelings are important until you're doing something to somebody else that's hurting their feelings that you're not going to stop. And their feelings ain't important. But we're always going to tell somebody else how not to hurt our feelings. Y'all look, I don't care, hurt my feelings. Because the problem is we're so busy trying to tell people not to stop people from hurting our feelings that we really don't like each other. If that's how you act, act that way. I don't want you to stop being you, but we want people to stop being themselves so I can stay calm. I don't like the way you talk. I'm a Christian, you offended me because you said cuss words. I don't care what you say or how you say it. It won't bother me. But like I said, I don't know the person, and none of you will, that is not going to take the $5,000 check just because the people say cuss words when they give it to you. Matter of fact, that's what our problem is. Some of us have sold ourselves at such a low price. Man, we'll let people, I'm just telling you, this is my take on, even though I'm not saying don't get help, my take on the whole, that's why I want to do my own whole welfare system. Bring me all your information. Report to me every week twice. Call me every Thursday. You got to do all of this for somebody to give me a car so I can get some groceries. Man, forget that. I'm willing to do that. Not only am I willing to do that, here's what most people do. On top of receiving that, if you're a woman, you can't really have no boyfriend. You better not get married because they're going to cut that off. Now, I'm going to describe real life to you. Anybody don't like it? God got an answer for it, but if you want to keep your situation, these are the struggles we're dealing with. And until we face it, we're not going to find a way to change it. But people are doing this. I want to keep all the benefits and keep him. He can't replace the benefits, so really he's going to be discounted. Because he really ain't going to be no man, and he ain't going to act like one, because if he stand up and act like one, then you're going to use the benefits, then even he can't eat, because he counting on